number 2, adds another 2. Nothing junior about that. 2-run shot off Brian Anderson. Anderson gave up 5.
Miguel Olivo, the number 9 hitter, all he did was go 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs.
Back, looks up.
That one off of Darryl May. May allowed 3 homers in 5 innings, 2 outs, runner on first. Billy Koch in relief. Beltran with a chance again, but he pops up. Aaron Rowan would make the catch. Esteban Loaiza gets the win. Billy Koch gets the save.
2 on, nobody out. Miguel Olivo picks off Matsui. Godzilla. Olivo said afterward that's why he called for an outside pitch to have a chance to get him. They're loaded in the 4th. Later in the 4th, 2 outs. Derek Jeter ends the inning. Joe Creedy said, I just knew I was going to get him. Remains 1-0 Matsui. Your thoughts? Thank you. 1-1 in the 5th. Maglio Ordonez rumored to be traded to Boston all winter long. Still on the south side. It's gone. His 2nd of the year. 4-1 White Sox. That off Jose Contreras. Top 6, Willie Harris. To short, Derek Jeter coming home. John Flaherty going to hang on to it, son. 2 runs come in, and the White Sox win big 9-3. Contreras looked good for a while, but ends up saddled with a loss.
Guy after losing Andy Pettit, trying to keep the pitching piece, kind of a look-alike. Hey, who needs Andy Pettit when you have Jorge De Paula? Well, apparently New York does. Maglio Ordonez, 3rd of the season, 2-zip Sox. Top 2, 3-2 Chicago. De Paula's 0-2 pitch gets K-zone treatment. Jose Valentin, 3 for 17, gives it his own personal whooping stick treatment. His first 2-run shot, it's 5-2. Bottom 5, Mark Burley making his first start at Yankee Stadium. You know, the house that A-Rod is supposed to help renovate. Well, the struggles are going to continue against the Sox. Strikes out with 2 on the cut fastball. He went 1 for 4, A-Rod did. Bottom 6, Burley gave up just 3 singles over 8 innings, nothing earned, and nothing for Gary Sheffield right there. Bottom 7, perhaps a microcosm of the Yankees' early season output. Hideki Matsui chops it foul, or so we thought. The arrow never lies. Ball is fair. Matsui, fair game. You young players, you learn from that. White Sox win it.
South side with the Royals in town. Good day to be Ozzie Guillen, the new White Sox manager. Got to throw out the first pitch. Got his first Chicago home win thanks to Paul Konerko. Broke a 4-all tie with this 2-run poke. His first of the season. White Sox win. Bottom line, Curtis Wascanic now pitching with the bases loaded. Paul Konerko blooper to right. Juan Gonzalez can't reach it. Maglio Ordonez scored. We're all tied up at 9, so both teams have now come back. Next batter, Joe Creedy against Nate Field, and that will leave the field. Takes a bounce first, ruled a single. Creedy with the game-winning RBI. Sox win a thriller, 10-9.
1 on for Frank Thomas. Thomas, it's gone. He's hitting .226 this year, though. Just his 2nd extra base hit of the season. First home run of the year. And Ordonez goes and gets the 0-2 slider and just golfs it out of there. His 2nd career walk-off homer. The Sox win. Ordonez's 4th homer of the year. And oh, by the way, not a single Royals starter has a win this year.
Well, the Yankees need some pitching help. Aaron Rowan after the rain delay, and he doubles to left.
Now he's facing Carlos Lee, and he'd like this pitch back. Lee's 3rd home run of the year makes it 1-0 White Sox on the board. For the other half physical. Ross Glode with 2 out, doubling off Messina. Carlos Lee and Paul Konerko would score. Glode gets caught, though, in a rundown. A-Rod's throw is off the mark. Glode is safe at 2nd. Messina, an economics major, realizes that 3 runs in the 1st is not a great start. Top of the 3rd, Yanks down 3-2, runner on 3rd for A-Rod. Schoen Weiss, former Blue Devil history major, receiving some help from Timo Perez. Not sure what he majored in, but it's a great catch. It's a top play nominee that saved a run and kept the lead at 3-2. It's 4-3 now, Yanks down 2 on, 2 out for Derek Jeter. But Cliff Polite gets him to ground out to 2nd to end the threat. Schoen Weiss, a history major, will remember the help he received on Thursday night. Top 9, Yanks down 4-3, runners on the corners, 1 out for Travis Lee. But Damaso Marte induces Lee to hit into the game-ending double play. Marte ecstatic. Messina now 12-14 against the White Sox. His most losses against any team.
This game would go to extra innings. Bottom 10. Maglio Ordonez grounds to Julio Lugo, and he plays soccer with it. Kicks it around. Ordonez safe.
Based on
Carlos Lee, then he receives the intentional walks. We got 1st and 2nd. Paul Konerko's up, and Dennis Baez throws a wild pitch. Runners advance, and then Konerko will be intentionally walked, so the bases are loaded, and nobody's gotten a hit yet. Joe Creedy, Lou Piniella knows what's going to happen here. Hopes it's not, but knows it is, and fly ball into the outfield is going to score a run, and that's what happens. The White Sox win it 3-2 without a hit in the 10th.
facing Doug Wechter. Just called up from AAA before the game. Solo shot. Thomas's third, his second home run in 2 games, but Wechter still with a lead.
Runner in second, 2 outs. Pinch hitter Kelly Dranfield. Raking kid. Just called up from AAA on Tuesday. Lines it to right. Ross Glow coming around third. Jose Cruz Jr.'s throw just late. Tied at 5. Lou Piniella needs a hug or therapy or just some love. Take another look. Glow just beats catcher Toby Hall's tag. Few batters later, bases loaded. It ain't exciting, but it works. Lance Carter walks Juan Uribe. Chi Sox 5 wins this year in the last at bat.
Ordonez, 294, 4 homers, 14 RBIs. And Ordonez, 2-run shot to left. A little something for his people. Sox up 2-0 on his 5th of the season. Next batter is Frank Thomas. That's giving back to his community. Back-to-back home runs for the Sox, 3-0 Chicago.
Bottom 9, 8-4 Indians. Smegler Ordonez, Mags. Big stick, 2-run homer, his 6th of the season. White Sox cut the deficit to 8-6. Risky is gone. 3 hits, 3 runs, a third of an innings pitch. Shower for you. So bring in Rafael Betancourt, and we ask is bring in Betancourt a safe bet.
You're asking a lot of questions.
Well, and now I'm answering. Paul Konerko pops up. First baseman Ben Broussard, who's in as a defensive replacement for Lou Merlone, and let's remember Chicago, the Windy City. It's not always easy. So it's 8-7. Timo Perez at the plate and swing.
Base hit. Come on, Kelly. Jody Garrett with a good arm. Throw up the mark. Going to third. He's safe. And this game is tied at 8. Yes!
The Hawk whipping the boys home. Next guy up, Sandy Alomar Jr. flying it to right. Joe Creedy going to take. Jody Garrett going to throw. While we wait for the throw, I'll tell you the Sox have their first 4-run rally to win in the 9th since 1988. That's right, 9-8 your final. Yes!
2 out, nobody on, 3-1 Blue Jays, and there's Orlando Hudson right back to Loaiza. Kick save and a beauty. A kick save and a beauty. Gets out of the 4th. Top 9, Billy Koch. Reed Johnson. Koch gets him. White Sox win 6-4. Loaiza, 18-3 career in the month of April.